get to the money. Gotta get to the money. Early morning, so you know that I'm on it. So you know that I'm on it. Gotta make sure that my family straight. Gotta make sure that the kids and me. Gotta make sure that the bills is paid. And then let's get to the money. Get to the money. Early morning, so you know that I'm on it. And gotta make sure that my family straight. Gotta make sure that the kids and they. Gotta make sure that the bills is paid. And then let's get to the money. Get to the money.
Welcome to another episode of Drinking After Dark, a podcast where we discuss random topics while having a few drinks. I'm your host, Darius, and as always, drink responsibly. And y'all make sure y'all follow Drinking After Dark podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to Drinking After Dark podcast YouTube channel. Tonight, I'm not drinking on anything, man. I'm just drinking on some brisk iced tea, man. Just taking it easy tonight, and I just want to thank everybody for supporting the podcast. Be sure you tell your friends and family about it, man. Let's get these subscribers up. Let's get these followers up, man. And I appreciate all the support. Um, Tonight, man, we're just gonna just talk a little bit, man. Just want to give some words of encouragement uh to those who are graduating. So first off, I just want to say congratulations to all the high school graduates and to all those who to all the college graduates, right? Whether it's associates, bachelors, masters, doctorate, to all the graduates in high school and college, congratulations to each and every last one of you. Um, I mean, enjoy the moment, man. It's a big, big accomplishment. And, a lot of people can't take that away from you, man. You put in the work and you deserve to be celebrated for your accomplishment. I think that's the thing, too, excuse me, that's the thing, too, that uh, normally we're not really talking too much about is how significant graduation is. But also, too, you got to understand that after graduation, the next step, um, it's kind of like a tough decision in a sense, not so tough if you're, excuse me, like graduating from high school, because obviously, the three choices is college, you have armed services, the military, and work, just going straight to the workforce, right? Whatever path you choose, it's your right to do whatever you want to do after you graduate high school. Life is a journey that only you could walk on your own path. So I think that it's something that when you look back, I just know for me when I graduated from high school, I know that a lot of people that you grew up with, like you've known since kindergarten, that would be possibly the last time you'll see them until your 10-year reunion, to your 20th reunion, um, 30th, 50th reunion. That's pretty much the next time you'll see those that you graduated with, that you grew up with, because everybody goes on to their separate lives after high school. College, to all the college graduates out there, man, I wish you all the best. I know it's going to be tough when you graduate from college, you have that degree, and I know that you're going to look for work, especially in the field that you're graduating in. And I know we understand what's going on in today's um, economy right now and stuff like that. So, whatever you choose to do, man, just go all in on it. Just uh, really, really stay focused, because I know it's gonna get discouraging. I know um, a lot of jobs out there, uh, pretty much saying that they hiring, then next thing you know, they're pretty much saying, "Oh, well, we're not hiring," and everything like that. So I just feel like I just feel like you should just keep your head up. There's opportunities that will come. Whatever you decide to do, go all in on it. And then, if that one opportunity that you really want comes about, take a leap of faith and go after it. So it just, I think a lot of times um we we ended up we end up, I'm sorry, we end up we're looking at what we accomplished, right? And we should celebrate for a day, two, and everything like that. Um, but now the next step starts, right? Uh, again, when you graduate from high school, man, you gotta think you there with your friends, your family, you walking across that stage, everybody is there. It's like a big moment. When I graduated from college, I mean, we had a barbecue. That's something that we did. We did barbecues and things like that. And I remember, and for me, this is what I did personally. This might not work for everyone, but this worked for me. I took a gap year, and it wasn't even known as a gap year. I graduated from high school in 2006. So I took a year off from, well, it took a year between high school and college. I worked at Sonic for a year, and then I ended up starting school in St. Louis before I transferred back to my hometown and graduated from Austin Peay State University. And but it's just one of those decisions that when you make it, I like to start what I finish, right? I could have gave up, obviously, you're taking out loans and everything to get an education, and sometimes you don't really truly understand the value of that education until you get out into the real world and you're like, man, I can't find a job in this field, or whatever the case may be, right? Um, and sometimes, you might get a job in this field, but your calling is in something else, so just sometimes we don't want to accept that because we're so focused on our own path. Now, understanding that sometimes an opportunity comes to you and you're like, well, maybe this is something that I should be doing, right? Um, it's no problem with it. I mean, here's the thing. Even when I say like education and everything like that, especially after high school, right? It could be a trade school, which is continuing their education. You don't necessarily have to go to a college to be successful, especially now in today's society. You don't have to, right? Um, there's so many different ways to make money or to really do what you want to do, but the every I mean the basis is still the same. You still have to put in the work in. You still gotta um, take it seriously. But if it's something that you love to do, you can have fun with it, right? So I just that's the way I look at it from that standpoint. And not only that, but listen, man. If you're a family member or you're a friend of these graduates and everything like that, man, go out there and encourage them. Like, yeah, man, listen, we got your back. Whatever you decide to do, man, go ahead out there and do it. Um, if you need any help, I'll be there for you. Things like that, because we understand that you can't. Nobody becomes successful on their own. Let's just be honest. Nobody becomes successful on their own. It we all need some help. We all need some help. All right, on that path. Unless you were born, even if you're born with a silver spoon in your mouth, guess what? Your parents were there to help you. So, um, be excited for the next step. Be excited for the next step in your journey. Um, this is the time where you feel like you accomplished something, and you should definitely be celebrated by that. And 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 the, and the, and the thing is too, man. for those family members who really show the support and the love, man, just want to let y'all know that um you know those individuals, man, they appreciate it, because sometimes, words mean everything to somebody. The words of encouragement, um, just reaffirming everything that what they're doing is like right, they're on that right path and everything like that. So it's just at this point when they go to this next church, because it's going to be hard for them, especially hard for them now. We talking about um college graduate who's now looking for a career. No, we're not talking about just a job. They're talking about a career, right? It's gonna be difficult for them. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be difficult for them. So just let them know, man. Hey, I'm here for you. Keep your head up. You know, good things will happen for you, and support them. I think that's the biggest thing too, man. It's like support. Uh, I think when people think about support, they think about money. A lot of times it's just not money. It's just being there, be like, hey, maybe I need, you know, help me spread this word or something like that. If you know anybody, that's, hiring in this field, let me know. Maybe I can send my resume, anything like that. Um, it just it could get discouraging at times. All right. It can be. I understand. It can get discouraging at times, but it will happen for you. You know, Success doesn't actually have a start date. You know what I mean? When people say, well, I'm gonna do this year, what happens if we don't this year? Is a failure? Or is it delayed for another year or two? It's gonna happen. So um just keep believing in yourself. Keep believing in yourself. I know you have high school graduates who are um going to join the military, even college graduates who's going to join the military. Um, whatever path you choose, man, you know, one, make sure it's the right path for you. All right. Make sure it's the right path for you. And also, too, man, see that path through. I think a lot of times we get on certain paths and we just stop midway and not knowing what could be on the other side for us. So just just keep fighting, man. Just keep fighting, and everything will turn out uh the way it should turn out in your favor. Okay. And then speaking of graduation, I got to talk about this. I don't know if y'all seen on TikTok or whatever, but I've seen two incidents where not school, students having that graduation, right? Out of all places, graduation, right? Where you have little kids there, you have, people who are disabled there, you have people who are celebrating their loved ones, right? On their big day. And you have fools like this that happens. I said this, I've said this a couple of times, but man, I don't know what's going on with people today. I have no idea. Like at a graduation, you have graduation parties, you have all this, stupid stuff happening. And it's at a point where it's kind of like, yo, what? I understand, our due process system in this country. In some other countries, is a little harsher. They have, you know, the reason why the crime is so low because they know the penalties is just much it's a lot worse than here in America. So, people commit crimes here in America, you're kind of lucky that you're not in another country where it is not so lucky for you. Um, Even fraud in some countries is bad. It is bad in some countries. But the people who committing these crimes, doing the stuff at graduation, right? What is wrong with you? That's all. What is wrong with you? Why would you commit these type of crimes at graduation, right? Were you a coward that you couldn't do it before then, or wait till after? I don't know, but either way, even if you did it before then, and after, that's still stupid. You gonna throw your life away over what? Why are you throwing your life away? I'm not understanding it. You throwing your life away could possibly not only harm the person that you're going after, but also innocent people that could get hurt. For what? Like, why would you? I mean, I'm not understanding anything these days, and I think uh more so than ever, man. It's at a point that I don't know what's something happened. Maybe something in the water that people are drinking or something like that, but something is really, really not right with society today in all aspects of society. You got you got your politics, you got your social issues, you got the economy, you got uh education, you got all this other stuff, man, that's going on. Everything just seems out of whack right now. So uh I don't know, man. I just think that whoever you're a straight coward if you do that on graduation day. That's just my opinion. All right. So pretty much, man, like I said before, man, congratulations to all the high school graduates, college graduates is out there, man. Celebrate your day, man. I know that you worked hard to accomplish um these goals and everything like that. We know on the high school level, we know there's more politics than ever in the high school level. In college, not so much. Not saying there isn't, but compared to high school, yeah, I mean, come on now. Just education in general. Just education in general. But you know, all I'm saying, all thing I'm gonna say is this: your journey starts now. All right. When you graduate, that's when your journey starts. Okay. Um, whatever move that you make, if you feel like this not the right, it's okay. We all make decisions. We get into it. We like, okay, maybe this is not the move for me. Everybody's not meant to do the same thing, right? Some people were meant to go to college. Some people were meant to go to the military. Some people were meant to go straight to the workforce and things like that, work their way up that way. Everybody's path is different. Um, and it's okay to figure it out when you're even through life as a whole, man, you're gonna always go through changes. You always gonna go through uh growth. You always gonna try to figure out the next move, right? One, because there's a lot of factors that is beyond your control that, you know, we know how that is. So you just have to um figure out what's best for you, right? And you could make a great living, you know, whatever it is that you want to do in life. You want to be a fashion designer, be a fashion designer. If you want to be a chef, go be a chef. If you want to be a doctor, go be a doctor, go be a lawyer, you can be an engineer. Um, if you want to be a producer, music producer, go do that. If you want to be a comedian, go do that. The problem with people the problem with people is this: because it's not their path, they say it was not realistic. Doesn't mean it won't work for them. So you choose, and it's okay to go through many different um, jobs, many different scenarios in order to find the right thing for you. And I think that's much needed. I think uh, parents should encourage that because parents want their kids, especially at 18, to know exactly what they want to do. They don't know. They don't know what they want to do. They could think like, let's put it this way. Somebody could say, I want to be an accountant at 18. By the time they're 19, they turn around like, well, I really want to be a journalist, or I want to be a barber, or um, I want to be a teacher. You know what I mean? The minds change, and it's okay. Now, some people they really are focused on what they really want to do. If you already figured out this is what you really want to do, go for it. You know, and other people, it might take a little bit of time, but guess what? Let them make that decision. Let them figure it out because what you want them to do is be able to have something that's going to carry them for the rest of their lives. And we should allow that. We should allow people to have options, because realistically, you could be wherever you want to be. You know, are you willing to put in the work? That's the question. If you're willing to put in the work, then yeah. If you're not, then not so much. But I just think that, um, for the high school graduates, hey, listen, um, enjoy it. I know this is summer where you get to spend. This might be the last time you get to spend with like some of your friends and everything, because you got friends that might move to a different state because they're going to school in a different state or whatever, or they wherever path is taking them, that's what they're doing. So enjoy those moments with them. College graduates, enjoy uh, your accomplishment because college is hard. I could tell you that college is hard. I made it through, and I wouldn't take it back for anything. I wouldn't take it back. I mean, you decide, man. You just understand you control your path. I understand there's variables out there you can't control, but you can still go out there and figure out something to do, um, and everything like that. So, I'll just say, man, just keep your head up. By the end of the day, keep your head up, stay positive, man, and when the opportunity comes, you'll be ready for it. All right. Uh, I just want to say thanks for tuning in with me tonight. Um, Once again, congratulations to all the graduates out there, high school, college graduates. I know it's like to, be in that position, you graduate from high school, um, then, obviously you graduate, some people will graduate from college. Um, and it's a great feeling, when you put in the work, the time and the effort to accomplish a goal. I understand that feeling. So congratulations to all of you. Once again, make sure you follow Drinking After Dark Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe to Drinking After Dark Podcast YouTube channel. Until next time, I'm Darius. We out. Peace.
Gotta get to the money. Gotta get to the money. Early morning, so you know that I'm on it. Gotta make sure that my family straight. Gotta make sure that the kids and me. Gotta make sure that the bills is paid. And then let's get to the money. Get to the money. Early morning, so you know that I'm on it. And gotta make sure that my family straight. Gotta make sure that the kids and they. Gotta make sure that the bills is paid. And then let's get to the money. Get to the money.